What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Off the Dribble, featuring myself, Ash, and my co-host Chetan. We're back right before the draft starts. So tomorrow's the draft. We're gonna give you guys a little bit of draft coverage. But first, before that, we're gonna talk about some big storylines going across the NBA. Today morning, we got a shockwave of the news. I honestly forgot the Mavericks coaching job was still open. I'm not gonna lie,
Yes.
but. We found out from Shams today that Dusty May, national championship winning head coach from Michigan, has taken the Mavericks job. Um, Crazy story. A low-key underrated sideline before we start talking about this was John Shire, Duke head coach, was a finalist for the job.
Turned it down apparently.
Yeah. So, Chayton, do you want to talk about your initial reactions to that hire?
Yeah, I think definitely an interesting hire. You usually see like the NBA like coaching pool kind of like shuffle in and out of like current NBA coaches to like NBA coaches that were like previous coaches. But I think it's an interesting move by the Mavs. It kind of fits like what Masai would do as as like a general manager or whatever, or like president of like basketball operations or whatever you call it. It kind of like fits his thing, like going out there, kind of making a change. I think it'll be good. I think Dusty is a seems like he's a smart basketball mind. He thrived in college, took FAU to the Final Four. Now won a championship with Michigan. Has an opportunity to potentially draft Yaxel too. Like, would the Mavs have what pick?
The nine, and but they're
Yeah,
looking to trade down.
yeah. So
So
I mean, if they're looking to
you
trade
could.
down, like you that falls within Yaxel's range. Like nine is obviously like reaching a little bit. Yeah, maybe reaching a little bit if you're drafting Yaxel at nine. But if you trade down to like 13, 14, something like that, and then you draft him, that yeah, the connection right there. But I think it'll be interesting. We'll see how he adapts to the NBA coaching style, but I think he's smart enough to do it.
Not only Axel, right? You have three Michigan players that are probably going to go to the
Yeah.
lottery with Ade Mara and Morris Johnson Jr. too.
Mhm.
So he could easily draft any one of those. I mean, the
Yeah.
Thunder are prime prime trade-up candidate. We'll talk about later. To go up to nine, and we'd probably go 12 and 17. But 12 and 17, bro, one of
Yeah.
those three would definitely be
Some
available.
reports that the Mavs were looking at drafting Mara as well. So if they draft Mara, then safe to assume that they would look to move Gafford in the offseason.
Definitely, and a lot of teams, the Lakers are definitely would definitely make a move at Gafford too.
Yeah, 100%.
But back to Dusty May. I mean, what a hire, bro. It was really interesting though, because before Mike Malone took the UNC job, the Michigan AD came out and said that Dusty May had signed a contract extension.
Yeah.
Well, today we found out that Dusty May never signed a contract extension, because the Mavs only had to pay the $5 million buyout from his original contract. So that was interesting. It makes me feel like Dusty May was always going to explore his options, in the offseason once NBA teams came calling.
Hmm.
But I think it'd be perfect, bro. Like this is like he's a defense first guy. You can
Yeah.
see the trend that the league is taking with teams like the Thunder, the Spurs, the Knicks, the Timberwolves, all like primarily defensively focused at their when they're at their best. And a team like the Mavs, I mean, they don't really have, and it's gonna kind of be a college sort of situation. Like he had a lot. He spent 26 mil on his roster at Michigan last year. A lot of money. That's what college sports is essentially become pro sports at this point. Right? Just paying players to come recruit. Like you're just kind of doing the pro thing with less money. So he's just doing his own thing with a bigger budget. So I think he's a great recruiter. He's good at selling his program. He has the biggest, like one of the prized possession assets in the NBA in Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
You have another guy like that in Kyrie Irving. Like there's assets to sell. There's Dallas is a pretty big market. Like I think overall this was a big win for him. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and for the Mavericks as well. It's gonna be
Yeah.
pretty interesting to see because I don't know. We're probably over the summer. We're probably gonna do our way too early playoff predictions. It'll be really interesting to see after the draft where we have the Mavs in this like loaded Western Conference.
Yeah. Agreed. We'll see if, depending on what they do with their roster, if we have them sneaking into the playoffs or something.
Yeah. But quickly moving on to, I guess we'll kind of intertwine the draft and this story. But we heard from Shams as well today that the Giannis sweepstakes is coming down to two teams. The Timberwolves had to bow out, so it's between the Heat and the Celtics. and we got kind of breakdowns of each of their offers as well. So the Celtics look to be around Jaylen Brown, Hugo Gonzalez, and that number 27 pick with maybe more draft capital being added to it, probably second round picks. Whereas the Heat, I think, is around Khalil Ware, Tyler Hero, Jovic, and then like three to four firsts.
Yeah,
More, I guess, more cheap contracts. Honestly, I don't know why the Bucks would even want Tyler Hero. But
yeah.
what are your initial thoughts to which offer would you take, I guess, is the better question.
Um, it honestly depends on what the Bucks really want to do. Like if I mean, I
What
even
would
if
you do if you were the Bucks?
I would probably take the Heat's offer.
Hmm. You think so?
Because like I mean, apparently the Celtics value Hugo Gonzalez like highly. The Bucks see something in him, but you're like realistically like only getting like Jaylen Brown, him, and then like the 27th pick. I think this draft is very deep, obviously. So you can, if you draft well, you can get someone good. But I don't know like how good of a team you're gonna be able to build around Jaylen Brown so quickly. I think like if the trade does happen the next season, if you do the trade with the Celtics, it's gonna be a waste regardless, no matter what team you do the trade with. So, and I think you're getting more future assets when doing it with the Heat. So I think for the sake of their team, they should do it for the Heat because I really don't understand why they want to still be in a win now situation because I don't really see the team winning now after like any type of trade they make.
Yeah, you make a good point. I was thinking originally I'd want the Celtics offer because Jalen. I guess I was thinking you could flip Jalen Brown, but I'm. I guess it's like the fan in me talking because I don't want to see Giannis in the Heat,
But
bro.
why trade Giannis for Jalen Brown and then flip Jalen Brown for less when you could just trade Giannis for what
It
Giannis's
depends on
value
what
at?
you think the. It depends on what you think. If you think the Heat is really less, or the Heat is more rather. I
I think
like.
you're not gonna get more for Jalen Brown than you're gonna get than what the Heat are offering for Giannis.
Yeah. I feel like the Bucks are in such a bad position, bro. Cause like
Yeah.
I feel like you're right. I feel like Jalen Brown's objectively the best asset the Bucks could get for Giannis at this point. But Jalen Brown also
Hmm.
makes no sense for
Yeah.
their like long-term development. But if you look at the Heat's
Yeah.
offer, bro, like one, it's like it's gonna be three like low first round picks, and then you also get like Jovic and Khalil Ware. Like I'm not really moved by either of those people. And
Yeah.
if you look at it from like a basketball sense, like Giannis and Bam just sounds ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It
Like it
does,
sounds
but
like great
Giannis
defensive frontcourt.
Giannis will make it work.
No, 100%. They'll be like a contender, but like, is it really any different than the situation on the Bucks? Like, I feel like this is exactly what Melo went through on the on from the Nuggets to the Knicks. Like when you just deplete your whole team to get one player, like, is it really any different, bro? Whereas like as a basketball fan, obviously like both of us are support contenders, so like you want to see like a contender get better, but like Giannis and Tatum would be really interesting to watch. Like
Yeah, 100.
that would be like
That's the
wild.
more fun thing, and I also think that'd be like the most competitive like thing, and it'd make the East like more fun per se because the Celtics would be a lot better, so it'd give the Knicks more of a run for their money and things like that. But I overall just think that the trade should just happen like very soon. There's no
Yeah.
way it's going on for
And
this long, and nothing has happened yet. So I just want to see him get traded at this point.
yeah, I think that's it. The last time we talked about this is the last time we're gonna talk about it. I lied apparently, but I do
Yeah.
not want to talk about this ever again. Like realistically,
I really hope by at least by the end of tomorrow, he's on another team.
yeah, please, bro. I'm so tired of hearing this. Like, and then the worst part is this guy was like, I heard Giannis was like, oh, it's like whatever my wife decides or like whatever. Like bro, like just say you want to leave. Like
Yeah,
you're the best thing that's ever happened to that franchise. You're allowed to leave. Like no one in Milwaukee would like begrudge you if you just said like, because if you look at that team, bro, well, let's be honest, there's no way out. They mortgaged their entire future for Damian Lillard and then re took a mortgage on their mortgage for fucking Miles Turner.
that didn't work.
It was the worst. Anyone with a brain knew the decision was gonna be bad.
Yeah,
So like no one's gonna like begrudge you for leaving. I don't know why he just doesn't like just swallow the pill and just publicly ask out.
I
But
agree. I
I
agree.
mean, I think I ended up agreeing with you. The Heat is definitely the better offer, but I hope the Bucks are stupid and take the Celtics offer. So like we're just it's good basketball because I feel like Giannis gonna be stuck in purgatory in Miami, bro.
I think that's what's most likely gonna happen.
You think he's most likely going to go to the Celtics?
Yeah,
What do you do with Jalen Brown then?
I think they keep him because it seems like they're not gonna want to trade him.
I heard that if Jalen Brown goes to, I read, sorry, sources, that if Jalen Brown goes to Milwaukee, then Portland, Atlanta are going to immediately uh, put in offers for him.
Interesting.
Now, I would not mind seeing Jalen Brown in Atlanta. That would be really interesting.
He's from Atlanta too.
Yeah. Like, I think basketball wise, if we can get, again, I think I brought this up in like April. If we can get a three-team trade going between Boston, Milwaukee, and Atlanta, that's the best basketball situation, I think.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
But I think we can. I guess if you want to talk about the Trey Young contract, because I think you're higher on the Trey Young contract than me.
I mean,
Uh,
50 mil is obviously like a lot. I think it's an overpay, obviously, like 50 mil per year. But at the same time, like he's decent at basketball. Like it's the Wizards. Like they kind of. I think AD wants to leave already. He hasn't played like a single game for them. He wants to get a max contract. I think you'd rather give a max contract if you're the Wizards to Trey Young instead of AD. Like you were gonna if you're
yeah,
gonna pay
you think
somebody,
so?
AD's what 32, like barely hurt, like so like always 31 something, 31, 32.
32 probably.
Gives you like 55 games a season. Still really good when he's healthy, but then like you're already getting you had the number one pick. You can either get like Boozer, you'll get probably be AJ, who is like a stretch three, like a really big wing. You already have Alex Sarr on the team. Like if there's somebody you get rid of, I think it would be AD because Trey Young's younger. I think he's relatively a little bit healthier apart from the last like season or so. And like again, he does give you when he's healthy, his average is like 25 and 10. He's one of the best like passers in the league. Like
Yeah,
the defensive problems are there, but it's not like my thing is like he's not the best like team basketball player or anything, or he's
that's
not
the
the
thing,
best
bro.
winning basketball player, but it's also like in the playoffs, he's not like a liability or unplayable. Like you know that he can still like perform in the playoffs. He can still win you games like going into the second round. I'm not saying he's gonna lead the team to the finals or anything, but like maybe
When
he can.
you have you ever heard of the Larry? Have you do the Larry Bryan test? Like when you close your eyes, right? Like
Mhm.
you can see Anthony Edwards holding a championship trophy, right?
Yeah,
Like I cannot see Trey Young holding the trophy. I cannot see him in the picture. I cannot like
yeah. Maybe he could be in the picture.
I'm a hater, bro, I think. I'm a hater on 25 and 10 on 40-30. Like it's the efficiency is like it's like it's really hard for me to justify 50 million because I know I
Million
know
sweet.
he's gonna because I know he's gonna take away shots from, let's say, I predicted, I guess, Darren, but it's looking like it's gonna be AJ. So let's say it's AJ, right? So AJ is like the most ball dominant
Yeah,
of the prospects in this draft. Like he's gonna need the ball to score. If Trey Young takes the ball away, I'm just stunting AJ's development too.
yeah, that
Like
is true.
that's my thing. Like I understand them re-signing him because he requested a trade from Atlanta only to go to DC for some reason. I don't know why. He's from Oklahoma. But anyway, he's from Oklahoma. He's a Thunder fan, and he went to school in Oklahoma. So I don't know why he wants to go to Washington. But it'd be really interesting if he's that tapped in, because Washington's entire front office brass is just Oklahoma City people.
Yeah,
So I'd be interested if he's that tapped in, but I doubt it. But I don't know why he wanted to go to Washington. And I guess like they're like, oh, we're kind of a like mid market, like who really wants to play in Washington? Let me like just give him the bag because he wants to play here.
mhm,
But I don't know. Like overall, I think NBA teams are like super pressured to like pay like. Cause I think I agree with you that Trey Young is not a bad player. Like Trey Young is like when he's on, he's like a top 25 to 20 player in the league for sure. But like I don't think we need to just pay everyone because they're good. Like I think someone will pay him, but like I don't know. And I guess that someone is the Wizards. But it's tough for me to justify that contract when you're trying to like rebuild your entire culture. Because I don't think Trey Young is necessarily the best for that. Is my take.
yeah. I agree. Like I definitely don't think the contract is justifiable for the player, but like I mean the Wizards gotta do what they gotta do at the end of the day.
Yeah, you're right. That is true. They gotta do what they gotta do. They're in purgatory, constant purgatory.
Yeah.
But I guess Trae Young, AD, AJ, they would be definitely a viable eight seed, bro.
Yep.
And let's just move on to that, right? So tomorrow is the draft, best time of year for basketball nerds such as ourselves. There's going to be a ton of movement. I'm expecting there's going to be a ton of small trades. But I think we can just start off by giving our take on the top four, right? So the top four has been widely talked about. Darren Peterson, AJ DeBanza, Caleb Wilson, Cam Boozer. Who do you have as like, who do you think will be drafted one? I guess we both think AJ, but who do you think will end up being the best out of all of them?
Um, I think it's hard.
They're all really good.
I think Darren Peterson is like the best. Is probably like the best pure scorer.
Hmm.
I think Cam Boozer is like the most like well-rounded one out of all of them.
Hmm.
I think Caleb Wilson has like the highest ceiling.
I 100% agree.
Yeah. So it's like really hard to say, but if I were to give you like who do I think in like 10 years had like the most consistent best like career, I would probably put my money on Boozer. I'm not saying he's gonna have the highest like ceiling of a prime out of all of them, but like if we look back on it and say like oh like 15 years down, 15 years later, we're like oh like what's when you think of
Yeah,
somebody
best
like
career.
really good and consistent, you think of somebody that was in the league for a long time, averaging like 20, 25 a game. I feel like Cam Boozer is gonna like end up doing that. Like that's how he plays basketball. I think it's gonna translate to the NBA. Like he's a big dude. Like he plays to his physicality, he plays to his size. So yeah,
I mean, I guess we can take into account the situations they might go to as well, right? So
that is true.
we think that AJ is gonna go to Washington.
Yeah.
Do we think that? I guess I mean I don't know. I think they could still make a decision and go DP, but let's assume that AJ goes to Washington. And are we assuming that DP goes to Utah then, or
Mhm.
is Cam Boozer in play for them? You think?
Well, DP doesn't want to go to Utah, right?
DP only worked out for Washington.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not like he openly like wants to like not get traded there or anything. It seems like so. I mean, I think they go DP, but I don't want to see a Keontae George and Darren Peterson
That's the
backcourt.
thing, bro. I do not want to see that. But at the same time, I don't want to see DP in Memphis either.
Yeah, that is also true.
Yes,
Then you,
really, like, no disrespect to Memphis, bro. Them having a top three pick in this draft really pissed me off. Like,
yeah,
I'm not trying to watch. Now I will inevitably have to watch Memphis League Pass next year, which I don't want to do.
mhm, yeah,
Which fucking sucks. Anyways, back to
yeah.
the
I think Cam Boozer probably goes to Memphis,
yeah,
or it's like Cam Boozer DP 2-3, and then I think it's a lock that Caleb Wilson goes to Chicago.
which is why I think he'll have the best career.
That is true. Yeah, Chicago probably has a better team at all. Actually, I don't know. Utah definitely has a better team.
Ooh, actually, but no, the thing with Utah is if Caleb Wilson went to Utah, I think he'd have the best career. But DP going to Utah, that like DP and County Georgia actually gives me a headache as like a basketball fan. Like
Yeah,
that's
but
like just confuses me.
if Caleb Wilson goes to Utah, they already have Ace Bailey, so I don't know what they do with having so many wings on the team.
Trade Ace Bailey, bro.
They just drafted him last year, though.
Get him out of there. He doesn't want to be there. They should have been traded that guy to Washington. He wants to go to
Oh, yeah.
Washington. All he want to do is Washington. Washington has
Yeah.
the number one pick. I'm assuming Washington just says no, but I would have like called Washington, given them everything to move up to one, bro. Do you know
Hmm.
how many people want to play in Utah ever? One.
Yeah.
This dude's the only person ever who wants to play in Utah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Caleb
That's how I
Wilson.
see the top four.
Yeah, I think Darren Peterson's the best player. Like if you were to put all of them in like a street like Rucker Park and just like have them all play like basketball, I think Darren Peterson's just the best at basketball. Like
Yeah.
he's he's like a pure three level scorer. Like when I watch
Mhm.
him, bro, like I it's like I don't even like it's scary, bro. He's like he insane at finishing at the basket. He's a smooth mid range jump shot. He's super athletic. He tries on defense. Like at his best, he's easily the best.
Yeah.
But I do like your take that Cam Boozer might end up just being the best because he's just gonna be the most consistent. He
Hmm.
might be 20 and 10 as soon as he gets in the league.
Agreed. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. Oh, whoa.
Anything happen?
Minnesota sending Julius Randle and the 28th pick in the NBA draft to the Nets in a three-team trade that sends Nick Claxton to the Chicago Bulls. The Timberwolves. Okay, wait. The Timberwolves will acquire Brooklyn's number 33 pick for Randall and number 28. Wait, what?
They have number 28 already.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
But okay, wow, this is the first time we got some news while we were recording. It normally happens after. Okay, this is
Wait,
nice.
yeah.
Let's
Wait, so we just dumped salary, I think.
No way, Julius Randle's is okay, they're sending Randle and the 28th pick?
A three-team deal to the Nets for pick 33. Well, what? And Nick Claxton goes to the Bulls. And who are the Bulls giving up?
So all the Timberwolves get is 33? No way. They definitely get something from the Bulls, right? Surely.
Like we get one of their picks, maybe.
Patrick Williams. Imagine you get Patrick Williams to the fucking Bulls.
Oh, bro, I might,
That
I
would be
might,
the one. That would be the
that's,
contract.
wait, I'd low key take that. Like just dumping Drew's salary. That gives us so much. Wait, that actually doesn't do anything because Julius Randle's like, wait, we better have gotten. Who can you get from the Bulls though?
Dude.
Josh Giddey?
No. Not get Josh Giddey. Could you imagine if you got Josh
Wait,
Giddey?
what pick do the Bulls have? They have the fourth pick. Do they have any other pick in the first round?
Yeah, they have like this 15th as well or something. Or like something in
Oh, we worked out Phylon.
you think you got the Bulls first round pick?
Yeah, maybe we.
There's no way all you guys got the 33rd pick for fucking Julius Randle.
Yeah, I think we got the 15th pick or whatever because that makes so much sense. We worked out Phylon like 2 days ago. His dumbass posted him being in Minnesota on his Instagram story for no reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes so much
Yeah.
more sense now.
Are you sure you got 15 before we because we have to react to the trade. We're on the we're
I don't know
like,
if we got 100%, but like,
okay, let's react to it in two different ways then. Let's react to it if you got 15 and if you didn't get 15.
okay, if we got 15, that and where do you have Phylon on your mock draft?
Uh, I can check, but it won't be too much lower than that. I have him around 19.
Okay, I think I think if we get 15, I think that's what we're doing. I think we draft Phylon.
If you got 15, you might even go a bit better than Phylon, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Who else can you? Who else? Let's see.
You could go Christian Anderson, Texas Tech. You can get him. He's
I feel
probably
like
better than Phylon.
that's another Rob Dillingham experiment, though, in my opinion.
You think No, Christian Anderson's built though. I think Dillingham was like I think we can forget Dillingham because he played at fucking OTE. There was just no way. Like Texas Tech is actually a good basketball program.
That is true, but Christian Henderson's like 6'1".
How tall do you think Phylon is? He's like six
I'm like
two.
he's like 6'3".
We're praying, bro. We're playing with numbers right now.
He's also like he also does average. He averaged like I mean Christian Anderson also averaged like 19 a game with Texas Tech.
He's nice, and he has a better jump shot than Phylon too.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't know. It's they're similar prospects to me.
I would possibly take both. That could be cool. Either one would be cool. But the problem is like there's no way you do all that to just you surely have to sign some. We surely get someone else at the same time then
Have to.
because
If
Christian Anderson will he'll give you good man. Either one of them will give you good minutes their rookie year, but they're not dropping 20. They're not giving you 20 and like 7 like you realistically need them to give you. Like I think that's gonna take some time.
here's my here's my thing, and I don't want this to sound like I'm like I feel like if you got the 15th pick, that'd be a part of the original trade announcement. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be
Like
what
it would be a part of the original trade announcement. Like I feel
you
like
think we're just doing some random shit.
I feel like you got something from the Bulls, but I don't think it's 15. I feel like it's maybe like a 27 first or something. I don't know if it's 15 of this draft. You know what I mean?
So then
Like
if we did that, then what would we do? And
then I
what's
think then like low key a flip asset for Trey Murphy sort of situation.
oh, because the Pelicans want a lot of first round picks. They want
Yeah.
first round picks. Just smart man, smart man. I would like that even more. I would like that even more because you know what that does? That allows Jaden to play at the four again, and I think if Jaden plays at the four, that would be so amazing.
It's just so interesting. What do you think Randall's thinking right now? You got sent to the fucking Nets.
I don't care what Julius Randle's thinking, bro. He's a terrorist.
Yeah, Loki, like any which way this goes is a great day to be a Timberwolves fan.
Man,
Like, like
this is beautiful.
yeah, like Julius Randle has now departed the franchise. That's a big deal.
I think that he's probably, oh my God, Julius Randle and Michael Porter Jr. basketball.
With Darius Acuff, think about that. My God, only one basketball in Brooklyn.
Oh
Holy.
my God.
I think they can't draft Acuff anymore. Like I think you have to like draft someone else.
Dude, they're
Like
cooked, bro.
unless you trade Michael Porter Jr., you trade Julius Randle, like you. Oh, bro, what are they doing in Brooklyn? This is giving me anxiety. Holy. I mean, they moved up in the draft, I guess. Like
First
they got
live
the money.
trade, first live trade reaction.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, this is
Uh,
good.
I guess I guess the good trade for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
good trade for
So,
all involved. I mean, Nick Claxton going to the Bulls is a pretty big deal too.
the Timberwolves plan to start Nas Reed at power forward. So then, what the fuck are we trying to do?
So right now that would be draft pick at the one and Jaden Nas Gobert.
Yeah.
Yeesh. I'd want Nas off the bench, bro.
Minnesota's freeing up significant salary to give them flexibility to attempt to retain. Yo, there's no way we made that trade just to.
Oh no. So you're gonna start Io next year?
No, but there's no way we gave up to. We surely have to get someone else. There's no way.
I don't know.
What is going on? What are we doing, bro?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I think you already just gave it to Julius Randle for nothing. You gave Julius Randle to move down in the draft. Holy.
I think okay. So John Krasinski said Nasri is going to be the starting power forward for the Timberwolves for the first time in his career. This move is a big statement of belief in Reed and Jaden McDaniels to take the next step in their development. So we're just banking on Jaden and Nas to like elevate their game
Which
next year.
honestly, I think you guys are better off. But
Yeah, I mean, and then maybe like we sign like a really good bench player, something like that, like a 3 and D player to come off the bench.
yeah, like I'd want Nas off the bench, but like anything to get Julius Randle off the team, bro. Like it's
Yeah,
but I would have wanted something. I would have wanted a player, you know? Like
yeah, bro. Like I would expect us to, because we were like apparently wanted to get like Derek White, some other like guards and things, but I thought maybe Jaw.
I want to know what the Bulls gave up because surely they just didn't get Nick Claxton for free. Like
Yeah,
they
that'd be
definitely
kind of that. Dude, that's huge for the Bulls though, bro. They can finally move off of Vucevic.
Vucevic is still on that team.
Is he
Vucevic
not?
on the Celtics.
Oh yeah, Vucevic is on the Celtics.
Yeah, they've
Dang,
been moved on.
they've been moved.
Um, I was gonna
But
say
that'll be good for the Bulls. That'll be good for the Bulls.
that'd
Claxton's.
be really good for the Bulls. Josh Giddey and Claxton. It's not bad.
Yeah,
But wow, nice. Julius Randle is off. Okay, our first big trade. Julius Randle is off the Timberwolves.
yeah, nice.
And I guess that kind of answers one of our questions, which was what were the Timberwolves going to do? Well, the Timberwolves don't have a first round pick anymore, so I I don't think they have to do anything. They
Yeah, I'm so confused, bro.
I
How much?
okay, well,
Let's do the math real quick. So, how much money did Io make last year? Like
I said
12
on the
mil,
rookie scale, he probably made 8 mil or something.
8 mil. So he'll probably get what? How much you think we're gonna pay him then? Like 25 mil?
20, 25.
No way we give him 20. We cannot give Io Desuma $20 million, $25 million. I think max we can do is 20.
Drop 40 in a playoff game, bro. So that's what the
Dude, it's again first of all it's against the Nuggets, bro. I don't like. I think anybody, not anybody. It's very impressive, obviously,
it
but
was an insane game.
it was like it was low key like magnet ball, bro, for him.
It
Like
was, however, one insane
yeah,
game.
very one like, crazy game. He didn't really. If he like again like he did have a cash strain against the Spurs, so I don't know how big that was. But if he did good against the Spurs in the Spurs series, then that would make me be a little bit more confident. But I still think he's really good. But 25 mil is a little too much. 20 mil is calm. So that Julius makes like 33 a year, and then we traded the 28th pick away. How much does the 28th pick make? Like 4
Three
mil, 2
mil,
mil.
4 mil.
So that's like basically you have 14 mil left to spend. Who can you get for 14 mil?
But
No, yeah, it's cooked. I think we're cooked.
there's no way the Bulls didn't send you guys anything back. So, but I'm assuming it's gonna be in like second round picks or something at this point. I'm assuming it's a salary cap shed.
Yeah. Dang, bro.
Unless is the 33rd pick the Bulls pick or is it the Nets pick?
Um,
Look that shit up. If it's the Bulls pick, they might have just got Nick Claxton for the 33rd pick.
the 33rd pick is the Nets pick.
Okay, so the Bulls had to give up something, surely.
Yeah.
They
We'll
can't just
see.
keep Claxton's salary. Yeah, we'll see, and we'll post on Instagram our reaction to the complete trade tomorrow. Um, but as of right now, the Timberwolves definitely a good move salary cap wise to get underneath the tax and also start one of their best players. But definitely an interesting move not to pick up something of
Something.
value.
Yeah, this is interesting. We'll see what Tim got. I feel like Tim's doing something. There's no way he just traded Randall for nothing, bro.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I guess we can quickly, because we already ran kind of long. I guess we can quickly touch on the Thunder real quick before you end the pod, maybe like 30 seconds. But Thunder have 12 and 17. Reports are they're looking to move up in the draft to either select a Daymara or Morris Johnson Jr. I have them getting Morris Johnson Jr. if they just stand packed. Um, but I don't know. I mean, we're in sort of a interesting situation where we have to give up. We've already given up Aaron Wiggins to the Hawks. We have to give up Lou Dort for sure, and we're gonna get assets for him, and we have to give up Isaiah Joe. So in my opinion, trading both the 12 and 17 to move up, or putting both of them in a package for Trey Murphy makes the most sense. But I mean, I don't know what Presti is gonna do. I have him taking Morris Johnson Jr. in my mock draft to form like a nice defensive bench with Tom Storber. Both of them are very similar prospects. Both of them are oddly are comp to Bam, and Morris Johnson's such a very very Thunder player. But a lot of like mainstream outlets have us taking a Daymara, which makes me very confident that we will not take a Daymara because I don't think we've ever taken who everyone thinks we take. Um, but yeah, any opinion on what the Thunder should do? Um, we're in a pretty good position. I don't think it needs to.
Yeah, I think. Well, obviously you guys got moved off of Aaron Wiggins' contract. I think you need to trade Dort. You need to like shut off a little bit of money just so you can maybe have some flexibility. Well, you have flexibility with draft picks to do what you want, to be honest, but at the same time, like you don't want to go in the second apron as much. Like it's gonna come and bite you later. So I think moving off Dort will be good, but I think what drafting Mara or Morez is good. I think Mara might be a little bit more like offensively like talented, but I think Morris Johnson will give you like the all around like come in and like just give you minutes right away type of player. Like he'll work hard, he'll do what he needs to do. Like he played with Dusty May, like he's like a trusted like big player for the Michigan for Michigan. So I think so is Mora obviously, but they both played for Dusty May. But I don't know. I think like Morez he has a slight outside shot which he can improve on that can get a little bit more consistent. But again, coming into the league with the shot he has at the position he plays isn't bad. And I think you guys could use a little bit more shooting on the outside too at that kind of position, especially with defense at the same time. So I think he would be the right pick.
Yeah. It'd be interesting. I'm expecting more movement. I'm not expecting Julius Randle trade. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
I'm expecting more movement. We're expecting a Giannis trade. We're expecting a lot of trades. So
I'm disappointed to be honest because like I'm happy Julius is gone, but like if you think about it, you that's 30 minutes of well obviously Nas goes to like the starting lineup, but you're still like technically missing like 20 points per game.
that you're hoping that Ayo,
And
Jaden,
Nas. Yeah,
Nas
but
can pick up.
then Io and Nas picking that up means we have no bench anymore. Because
Yeah, you have to sign players. You have to sign
Out for the
players.
whole year. Dante's out for the whole year, technically, until probably like if he wants to come back in March, do what Tatum did. I don't really think he was gonna force it like that. But like so let's say he's out for the year. The only like viable bench piece we have right now is TSJ.
Yeah, you have
I mean,
Bones.
I have a lot of trust in Johan. I think if Johan plays next season, he can be a good backup center, but is he gonna play next season? How much is Finn's gonna actually like? I think
He's got to be,
you gotta
man.
trust him, bro. Like you got no other option.
You guys see some, you might see some Rocco minutes, bro.
Dude. Well, now that does leave us like some space for like a mid-level exception player. So we'll see who you can get with
I'm
that.
trying to think who you guys can get with the mid-level exception off the top of my head.
But we'll end up doing another episode on that stuff
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah,
If we don't end up, who knows? Maybe we do something tomorrow during the trade. We still don't know if we got anything else back.
yeah.
Yeah, Minnesota is taking no money back in the Julius Randle to Brooklyn trade. This generates a 33.3 trade exception for Minnesota to use in a future trade. Oh, also opens up considerable spending power to use. Wait, so what does that mean? A $33.3 million trade exception.
So, um, the so obviously all trades have to match in terms of value, right?
Yeah.
So let's say I'm forgetting the contract that Kyrie Irving's on. Let's say he's on 40 million, right?
He's on
You
four.
can
He's on 37 or something.
Yeah, you can trade like Bones Highland a pick and that trade exception, and it'll contractually work out.
Oh.
So it opens the door for like a big trade to come.
Like, why? What incentive does another team have of like trading for that? Like,
The same thing as you guys, right? Like it's like a free equalizer. Like Dallas can then use that trade exception to then facilitate their own
oh,
trade.
so
Yeah.
it's like it's okay. So it's valuable.
It is very valuable. Yeah, yeah. Like
Nice.
it's free money. Like
Maybe
yeah.
we do something with that.
Yeah, that I can see. I didn't think about the trade exception path. Like you
Yeah.
could you could trade for I'm trying to think of yeah, Kyrie Irving is probably the best $33 million player I can. You could also trade for Emmanuel quickly, straight up.
Yeah. Trade exception for Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah.
Uh, how about for Derek White?
You could actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he makes exactly that contract. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you guys are pushing for a
Yo,
Derek White trade,
wait.
that makes a lot of
We've
sense. You
been
guys could
pushing
join
for
the fucking
yo. We'll see what happens. Not gonna get my hopes up because that.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. But that's actually that's a positive ending to the episode.
Yeah, that is a good thing. But that's a good way to get some information and end the episode there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was good. We had something actually a little bit more exciting to talk about at the during the episode. Obviously, like the draft is exciting and everything. It's gonna be tomorrow, so we'll definitely hop back on. Probably on Wednesday. Recap the draft. I assume Giannis gets traded either today, tomorrow. I think some other trades are gonna happen because I feel like a lot of teams are waiting for like Giannis to get traded. So wait, so I have a question. How come only four players are allowed to be traded before the draft? It's like only Giannis, Trey Murphy, Kawhi, and
Well, in terms of like the big name players, right? Like I think it just has to do with a lot of people hitting free agency, a lot of people under contract. I don't know. Is it allowed to or expected to?
I don't know.
Probably expected to. I would
Oh,
assume a lot of people allowed to.
I knew because I'm pretty sure like once the finals end, like anybody can get traded at any time, right?
Yeah, I thought anyone can get traded anytime now.
Yeah.
Julius Randle got traded.
Oh yeah, facts. What are we even tripping about?
Yeah,
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 so true. Yeah,
yeah,
Aaron Wiggins got traded. Yeah, what are we talking
yeah, yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's just those are the big names people expected.
Yeah, yeah. All right, but yeah. So I assume like a lot of other stuff is gonna happen tomorrow during the trade. So we'll definitely come back on, talk about it, talk about what the Thunder do, what the Timberwolves do. So we'll see if the Spurs make any trades, do anything to improve their roster after losing the finals. We'll see what the Knicks do if they keep the roster because they're gonna be spending a lot of money next season. So it's gonna be an interesting draft night and an interesting off season. But yeah, until then, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Off the Dribble Pod, and we will see you guys next episode. Peace.